Everyone knows the usual Middle Eastern heavy hitters. The Lattafa says, the Afnan 9 PMs, even the Club de Nuit Intense Mans. But today I want to talk about 7 Middle Eastern fragrances that nobody's really talking about. These are hidden gems in my collection, scents that are flying under the radar that you absolutely need to know about. Let's jump right into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gerard, and if this is your first time finding this channel, we are looking at the 7 fragrances that I wore every single day last week. I drop these videos every single Monday, so if this is content you want to see more of, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. But let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into it, starting with Sunday. Shout out to my man Corey for sending this first one my way, because otherwise I never would have tried it. Scent we are talking about is Lattafa powerhouses from Armaf. And this is, I think it was meant to be a Creed Green Irish Tweed dupe, which, yeah, there's sort of, it's a slightly reminiscent of the Creed, but this one is actually something better. Not better than Creed Green Irish Tweed. I absolutely love that fragrance. Very expensive scent, one of my favorites. This though, this reminds me of OG Beast Mode Cool Water, like 90s Cool Water, when I used to wear it in junior high, and I would throw it on, probably wear way too much of it, and be driving around in a car with a bunch of dudes who were also wearing it. That's just how we rolled. But as you guys know, if you grew up around that time, Cool Water was it. That was the fragrance that a lot of guys wore, and this reminds me of that. Fresh aromatic opening, touches of citrus, aquatic notes. This has it all, and for me, this performs like a monster. I wore it and it lasted all day long. I was excited because not too long ago, I picked up a Cool Water like OG formulation of it. It was like this little like 30 ml decant, and it went foul. It had expired. The top notes were gone. It just smelled like crap. This is actually, again, reminding me of what I was chasing, that nostalgia factor. This just works. Great performer. You guys need to check this one out. Lattafa powerhouses from Armaf. This next one that I wore on Monday is one of my favorite new additions to the collection. The scent we are talking about is Mango Ice from Gulf Orchid. And this is a God of Fire dupe, and I've talked about it a few times on the channel. I absolutely love it. Just awesome, awesome fragrance. Great atomizer on top of it. Bright, sort of fleshy mango, very, very authentic smelling up top. But it also has this clean, synthetic, sort of dryer sheet vibe to it. So it smells like fresh laundry and has this underlying musk. It lasts all day. I would say for me, this is going to be a year-round fragrance, but I can understand why some people would just like to bust this out in the summertime because it has that mango note. It's not too sweet. It's not too fruity. It's just the right amount of everything. This one blew me away. Look, God of Fire, massively expensive fragrance. I don't own that one. I'm not doing a straight up comparison here, but if this is anywhere close to God of Fire, this is a gem. Usually you can find this for like 29 bucks on Joma Shop. I'm going to link this fragrance and all the others in the description down below. Incredible fragrance. You guys need to check this one out. For the value, it is hard to beat. Mango Ice from Gulf Orchid. This next one, another amazing dupe scent we were talking about, is Legacy from Maison Azra. And this is another one that I've talked about quite a bit on the channel. Another fantastic value compared to what it is duping, which is Blue Talisman, a very expensive fragrance that not everyone is going to have the money to shell out for, especially nowadays. Everyone is conserving every dollar that they have and spending wisely. This one is money well spent. Pear, ginger, orange blossom, vanilla. This just checks every single box, everyday wear, signature worthy. And what I love most about this one is its sillage, how it performs throughout the day. Sometimes you'll say, is it there? But then you'll just get a whiff of it, like as you're going about your day, as you're moving. I was like, the day I wore this, I was like doing laundry and just coming up the stairs and I got a whiff of it. And I was like, oh man, I love this stuff. It is so damn good. And it lasts all day. Maison Azra's Legacy. This next one, criminally slept on. One of my best rack store finds this year, hands down. The scent we are talking about is Rayhan Crimson. And this one is a dupe of Creed's Centaurus, and it is a damn good dupe. I've tested that fragrance a couple times. amazing atomizer. Absolutely fell in love with Centaurus. This is almost 1-to-1. Warm, spicy, vanilla, cinnamon, vetiver adding this earthy freshness to it. Very unique smelling fragrance. The DNA in general is very unique. It doesn't remind me of anything else in my collection. Now, obviously, it's unique in relation to what it is duping, but that release from Creed was a surprise. I think they did a fantastic job with Centaurus. Now, this one, long lasting, right out the gate, smells great. But what I have noticed, even for the month and a half that I've owned this, it's gotten better. So maceration, very real. It has improved this fragrance. I didn't think it could. The pink pepper here adds a sweetness, a very well-balanced amberiness. I love this scent. This is a gem. You guys need to check this one out. Rayhan Crimson. This next one is getting harder to find, but I have to tell you guys, the minute I tried this, I loved it. The scent we were talking about is Reef 33 from Reef Perfumes. Amazing saffron fragrance. And why this is different than most saffrons, you're going to get that suede leather note, but it also has this aromatic heart to it that just lifts up the fragrance, makes it feel a little more brighter, a little more energetic. There's also a very subtle oud note here, which I think is perfect for balancing out this fragrance, and some ambroxan. That ambroxan really makes this mass appealing, familiar in a way, and it's going to remind you maybe of like a high-end designer fragrance with a little bit of edge to it. I love this scent. I want to wear this all the time. It's just one of those fragrances that is like, you know, just you kind of want to keep going back to it. Now, my wife, when she smelled this one, it reminded her of shopping at like the Limited 2 when she was a teenager, going in with her mom and buying clothes for school or something. I haven't spent a lot of time in the Limited 2, guys, if I'm being honest. So I can't make a judgment on that scent memory that she had. But for me, an amazing saffron fragrance with some aromatics. This stuff rocks. Reef 33. Do you like hookah? I mean, it's not my personal thing, but this stuff, it smells amazing. The scent we are talking about is Lattafa Mashraba. And a lot of you guys know about this fragrance from this channel. I picked it up in Burlington a few months back and just absolutely fell in love with it. Nice heavy cap, you know, feels substantial in the hand. I love the presentation. It has an apple shisha accord, which is, a lot of people say it smells like hookah. I personally have not spent a lot of time in a hookah bar. I maybe been to 1 or 2 in my entire lifetime. So I can't make that comparison. It is a little bit smoky, but it also has this sweet, airy amberiness to it that is very inviting, very comforting in a way, and perfect, I think, for like the fall time, cooler weather. A heart with tobacco, cinnamon, dates, caramel. It's just, this is one of those fragrances, guys. It has that Middle Eastern twist to it, a little bit of that Middle Eastern twang, but it really adds some character to the overall scent profile. One of Lattafa's best, long lasting, no question, one that I am recommending because it is that damn good. Lattafa Mashraba. All right, guys, finally on Saturday. This one is bold. I am warning you ahead of time. This is not blind buy safe, but if you love to live life on the edge, order this one and try it. Scent we are talking about is Nusik Al Mukhtalif Signature. An absolutely amazing bold oud fragrance. This has the stinky oud, okay? It's stinky agarwood up top, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Look, guys, I don't like stinky oud. I really don't. This is definitely wearable, okay? It doesn't smell like a steaming pile of caca, but it does slightly remind you of that animalic style of the note. And this essentially has 3 different levels to it. So once that kind of tapers off in the opening, because that's when I get it most of that stinky oud, it gets a little bit cleaner smelling, more smoky woodiness, and much more wearable. And there's just a magic that kind of comes together with the amber and the rose and some of the florals here. And it's one of those fragrances that you just kind of want to keep going back to. There's a slight vanillic undertone to this, just adding the perfect balance of sweetness, which I think is much needed here. Otherwise, it would be even more difficult to wear. This is absolutely unisex, and I think if you like oud and you are kind of an edgier personality and you take chances and risks with your fragrance, I think you're going to love this one. No one's talking about this, and it makes no sense. Al Mukhtalif Signature from Nusik. That's it, guys. All 7 fragrances that I wore last week, 7 Middle Eastern gems that no one's talking about that I think you guys need to check out. But as always, would love to know what your weekly rotation was. Drop it in the comment section down below. Do you own any of these? Have you tried any? Let me know what you think. Drop that in the comment section down below. But if you like content like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell notification so you're updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in the next video.